How y'all doing? This is Wheel Billy, Humbucker Lover, better known as Wheel Billy. You can call me Wheel Billy if you come in the chat or whatever. Humbucker Lover's the name of my channel. This is number 2 in a series of beginner's guide to learning your guitar and discovering your tone. It's hard to discover your tone. You hear a lot of different bands, and the way they play, like Jack White, you want that, that deep fuzz, and Black Keys, you want that deep fuzz, and there's just so many of them. I mean, Queens of the Stone Age, Foo Fighters, Drop D and everything. It's just not Drop D, it's the standard tuning. 24 fret, dinky, standard tuning, with a floating tremolo on it, and a lock nut up here. I haven't put it in Drop D. The reason I haven't put it in Drop D, and I'll be honest with you, and I don't care to be honest with you about this, because, like I said, this is a beginner series. I don't want to mess it up. I'm afraid that as soon as I take that lock nut loose, that this is going to mess up or whatever else, and I ain't going to be able to get into Drop D, and I'm going to have to take it to somebody and all this, and so I'm not confident enough yet to do that. I'm not even confident enough yet to string this. I take it to my luthier to get it put strings on it, and this has never had strings put on it, to be honest with you. This is the factory strings that come with the guitar. This guitar has been played maybe 5 times, if even that. But like I said, it's a dinky, floating tremolo, Jackson licensed tremolo, Floyd Rose, got the Jackson pickups in it, never changed it. It's got 3-way switch, with a neck, bridge, and then both of them. And this is my problem when I started doing beginner guitar. I was mad because I couldn't find my tone. This is when I got it, this is the tone. Now, when I started on this guitar and it sounded like this, I was playing through a Frontman 25R. And the only thing the Frontman 25R has is bass, gain, reverb, and treble. The gain was okay. It didn't give me enough distortion. So here I am with a 300R guitar, and I have not my sound at all, and I kind of get disappointed in it, and I quit playing on it, and I started seeking other guitars to make up for the sound, because I thought it was Jackson that just didn't have the sound. But then I remembered when I was young, being able to get a pedal, and I thought, yeah, I need to get a pedal. That's what I need to do. So the first pedal I got, my wife actually called me and was at the pawn shop and said, they got a pedal in here. Do you want it? It's a Blues Driver. And she sent me a picture of it, and it was from the 80s, and I told her, yes, get it, for sure. And she got it for $50, I think, or something like that. I don't even think it's that much. And anyway, that's my first pedal I used, and so I was going through discovering my tone. But okay, say that you're not. This is what the beginners, what I'm talking about. Say that you buy your guitar, you get your amp, and you don't. It depends on what amp you get. You can get. Like what I'm using right here, and I know a lot of people can't afford an amp like this, and to be honest with you, I can't afford an amp like this. But I got this amp for very, very cheap. And this amp has crunch on it. There it has crunch. That's on the amp. Now, most people don't have that on amp. They just have clean. I'll turn all that off. It sounds like that. It sounds a little bit country. I lost my dog. Got a 6-pack of beer. But anyway, so what I'm saying to you is it took me a long time to figure out that I needed tone, and so what I've done is Leanne, if you can help me out, when I turn this on external pedals, hit the blues driver right there. Okay, can you reach it and turn it on?
What's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first pedal I got, and
We'll cut screenshots in and show them.
well, this is the first pedal I got to do what I thought I wanted my sound to be like, because I wanted at the time I was hunting my tone. I was really, really into the Black Keys, and because Slipknot hadn't come out with a new record or anything like that, and I was really into the Black Keys, and I wanted to sound like the Black Keys, so I thought the Blues Driver would help. That's the one she got from the pawn shop. So, give me a quick second. Let me do this. Oh, I hit the Ibanez. I knew I was going to do that. Go to External FX. We're on Clean. Okay, Leanne, if you don't care, hit it to the pedal. Is it on? There you go. Now, cut it down a little bit. Now see, it don't have that distortion of what I want. The level's turned up pretty high on that, as you can tell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down the level on this, and Leanne, can you follow me on this? Would it be hard for you to follow me over there on the? Okay, I'm going to scoot over there close to you. What I'm going to do is I'll show you the pedal board. Okay, here's the Blues Driver. This is the level. We'll turn that up. We'll turn that up. That's going to be loud. Let's see what we can get out of it. Now let's let that sound out. Let's turn it up a little bit. that's the Blues Driver pedal. Now, as I progressed in trying to find my tone, there still wasn't enough tone for me to get to recreate the Black Keys to me. And the Black Keys has a lot of fuzz in theirs. So I didn't really, the Blues Driver's killer if you want to play blues and everything. That's what I mean, it is. It's killer. But it don't reproduce that low sound like what I want. So anyway, that was my first experience with Blues Driver and me trying to discover my tone. And so as I progressed, the next pedal I got was
Wait, this guitar looks like the Heathen guitar.
I think the Big Muff. And so the Big Muff is what I got next. And I got it for $20 off of Facebook. Guy wanted to get rid of it and nobody bought it, and I got $20 for it. And now these little things are collectible now. That style is. It's not plugged up or anything, but everybody knows what the Big Muff sounds like. If you want to know what the Big Muff sounds like, leave a comment and I'll show you what the Big Muff sounds like. I don't care one bit to do that. So anyway, the next pedal I got was death metal, and I thought, well, that would get me closer to Mick Thompson of Slipknot, and so I got the death metal pedal. Let me turn the volume down because it is loud as it can be. You want to show them death metal? It's death metal made by Digitech. It should be on. Okay. So that's the death metal pedal. I'm gonna go back over here and talk for a minute. You can set your tripod down and we'll take a little commercial break if you want to.
Well, I was going to say you're 14 minutes right now.
Okay.
I don't know how long you want to take.
I want to do this about 20 minutes. So we'll do it about
So
20
how
minutes.
about like 10 minutes?
Still not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
That's crap.
I think we should be sponsored. I use it. I drink it every day.
And Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, of course, Dr. Pepper. Okay. So those are the two pedals so far that what I discovered. So I really got into pedals. I was like, yeah, man, I won't have to buy another guitar to sound like that, and I don't have to buy a signature guitar to sound like that. And then I started watching Anderton's sound like without busting the bank, and they usually do big groups. And they done Slipknot on there. They done is it a mic over here? I don't think it is. It might be not picking up. I don't know. It's awful far away. They go through the shop, get a guitar, get amp, pedals and everything. They do it sound like last one I watched was Lenny Kravitz, and it was unreal. I mean, it was just unreal. I would love to be able to play like that. But anyway, but they're doing it through pedals, and and so I started watching them, and I was like, man, this is unreal. And then I started watching Anderton's show with him and Captain and what's his name, Leah? I can't remember it.
Raheem.
No, Chapman, Rob.
Rob.
Rob. I started watching shows with him and Rob, and fell in love watching those shows. It was great. And then I discovered, let's see, what was the next show we discovered? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was Johnny and Dave, wasn't it?
I don't know Deep Pixie Lick.
No, it was Pixie Licks, and then it was Philip. Oh gosh, I didn't want to do that. It was Philip McKnight. Remember we watched Philip McKnight, and we become big fans of Philip McKnight. And he was talking about pedals, and so I was like, wow, this pedals are great. And so I got addicted to pedals, and all these shows that we was watching, and they was talking about pedals, and then I found that pedal show, and with the two guys on there, from Anderton's and everything, and that pedal show is unreal. You all need to watch it if you love pedals. That's all they do on there is pedals, and it's great. And another show I want to mention too right now is EVH TV. It is great. Eric Broadbent and his wife Sandra Lee and his son Eric Jr. are great people, but it's a great show. Y'all need to give it a try. And then there's another show we watch. It's In the Blues. That's a great show. You can learn a lot on that. Let's see, Pixie Licks. You can learn a lot from Pixie Licks because he picks up guitars cheap like what we do. I think he has a spin limit of $500 or something like that. And then Tone King. Watch the Tone King. It's great to watch that. And I'll tell you something else too. That we've got a Jackson. We've got a page on Facebook. It's called Humbucker Lover, and I'm gonna be posting a bunch of stuff on there as I learn the guitar. And so if y'all want to get on Facebook and watch some of the lessons, I'll be going live on Facebook because I can control it better on Facebook than I can on YouTube. And I'll show my teacher and everything who's teaching me, and we'll do it like that. But that'll be a while away because there's a lot that we got to discover about the pedals and finding your tone and talking about how I found my tone. But anyway, F.U. Tone is an unreal guy. We've got another page. It's Jackson Owners Forum on Facebook, and it's just for people who likes Jackson guitars. And I've got 3 Jacksons, and I'm gonna get another one, and I hope to get the signature Mick Thompson Jackson. But we've got Sean Silas as a moderator in there, and I know y'all know Sean Silas. He works at the custom shop for Jackson and Charville. He makes the custom guitars. We're friends with Adam Rivera, and he is over F.U. Tone. Check FUTone.com out. F.U. Tone is great. Adam has really supported the Jackson page, and he's a killer dude. And support him. But I think we're going to end this video now, and that's the 2 pedals that I first bought. And the next video that we do, we're going to do the how I discovered Donner pedals, and how I discovered a pedal board, and then we'll get more in depth of doing the pedals, putting them in together, and playing them and see what it sounds like to get that deep sound like Mick Thompson. And we'll go all the way up to that, and we'll go all the way up to where this one was worked on. And I'm not going to tell you what was done. Lynn, are you showing this one right here?
Oh.
This one right here was worked on. And I'm not going to say what's done to it until probably the 5th or maybe 6th, 7th episode of Discovering Your Tone. This is going to be a long series on Discovering Your Tone. This is going to be really, really a long series on Discovering Your Tone, because the Discovering Your Tone series is going to be on me getting guitar lessons and changing out. I'm going to change out the pickups in this, and there's a Sobe over here in the corner that has no pickups in it. And we're going to change out the pickups on it and do that and try to get different sound. But and I'll show you that too as we go through that. And but we want y'all to have fun with this, and we want to teach y'all. And if there's any questions at all that you have, and I skipped something, and I'm kind of scatterbrained a little bit, if you have any questions about this Jackson, what I'm using, about the MG100FX Marshall stack, you can ask me. I don't care a bit to answer any questions. We do sell guitars. We do sell amps. We sell strings, stands, everything. Keychains to chords to what, Lynn?
Tuners.
Tuners. What else?
Straps. You said straps.
No, I didn't say straps.
And we want to get all kinds of new stuff.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And we're gonna have guitars in all the time. That's different guitars. And so, you know, we got this Jackson, and I probably won't be getting rid of any of my Jacksons. I found out a lot about this black one. It was born in 1993, and so that's the year I graduated. So I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that. But I'm pretty much a Jackson freak, and we've got a good little group around us that is Jackson freaks too, and so that is one way of discovering your tone. And like I said, with the way the pedals are, you're going to have to really use and buy cheap pedals of knockoff pedals. That's a higher grade. And don't worry about buying cheap pedals. I own 20 cheap pedals, and I'm proud of them. But this is series 2. This is episode 2 of the Discovering Your Tone. And I like to thank Eric, EVH TV, and his show. I'd like to thank FU Tone for supporting us on Facebook. And I'd like to thank Sean Silas and the Jackson. I'd like to thank Jackson, the company of Jackson Fender and everything, for giving me a chance for what we're doing.
Our viewers.
Our viewers, definitely. I'd like to thank David. I'd like to thank Mark, Paul, Chris. Who else am I forgetting? Quentin. Man, there's a bunch of them. I can't remember all your names. I'm sorry. I would give you a shout out if I remember your names. I've done good to remember those names I did remember, and Leanne did too.
Yeah, very good.
But anyway, I guess this is the end of the video, what we're going to do right now. And we're going to keep these videos short, and I didn't go into depth on the Blues Driver. If you want to know more about the Blues Driver, let me know, and I'll answer any questions you got about it. I know I didn't go in depth on the heavy metal pedal, but you heard what the grunt sound of it is. And then our next video will be the Blues Driver and something else hooked up to it to get the sound close to what I was wanting. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to walk you through the pedals of what we got and play them each time in E, no drop down D. And then when we get into drop down D with the tone that I found, it'll be on this right here and on this, and I'll tell you what was done to these two guitars then. But I would like to do this as I learned. And this is how I learned. I'm showing you how I went about learning all this. I bought the guitars first, didn't know how to play, then bought the pedals and didn't know how to play. So just stick around with us. You're going to learn a lot, and we're going to be great on the learning the getting lessons and everything, and being able to give you lessons for free. So that'll be good. So my name's Will Billy for Humbucker Lover and Single Coil Lover and Little Trey. We're out. Thank you all for supporting us, and we really appreciate the viewers, and we really appreciate the thumbs up, and appreciate the thumbs down too. And thanks for watching. See you.